Rodeo, shit. On my vibe, I've been drinking. Every time, while we do this. Spend my mind on my grind, I'm not selfish. We break up, then make up, we can't help it. I've been sipping, I've been popping everything. Let's save some time, we ain't gotta tell no names. They say they want a real one, they say they want a real.
Hi. Oh, good. You're on this. Hi. I'm Madam Bullet. Nice to meet you. Everything is good. Hi. Nice.
Kill some time, we ain't gotta tell no names. They say they want a real one, they say they want a real one to make them feel ya. Feel ya. Say they want a real to make them feel ya. On my vibe, I've been drinking. Every time, while we do this. Spend my mind on my grind, I'm not selfish. We break up, then make up, we can't help it. I've been sipping, I've been popping everything. Let's save some time, we ain't gotta tell no names.
You guys just actually headsets on?
On the 5 killer.
Yeah. It's the Holla Hour. Royal Star Clothing.
What up?
Where's my dress, yo? I know that dress was selling out. Where's my dress? Me and Mavin want that dress.
I don't even know.
Somebody just ordered the last one.
Oh my God, we're gonna have to get some back over
It
here.
was one of your homegirls. Somebody from
Angie Mars.
Yeah,
Angie Mars.
Yeah, she wanted the dress.
She was asking about it. She added me on it, and I was like, I got to have that dress. Somebody answered there was only one in one size. I was like, well, yeah, I better get this.
Well, it wasn't gonna be my size. We all know.
That's true. There's always small and extra small.
Small, extra small. Bye.
She's a sneaky little devil.
So what's been going on, guys? Can we get some introductions?
Yes, introduce yourselves.
Yeah, because
Be nice.
be nice, okay.
Be nice.
Tito.
Tito, call me West. I don't know why, but
They call you West, Tito?
yeah,
This
West.
is a Spanish thing. I don't know.
Nah, oh, West. Nah,
They
West.
call you West,
Yeah,
but your name is Tito.
yeah. You see all the holes in the sweater?
That's my swag.
I see what you
I
did.
like that sweater right there.
You look like you can say you like just came out of a restaurant from Chacha.
So what's been going on, guys?
Wait, is that a Royal Star piece?
Yes, it is Road Star.
I need
I
that.
want that.
Got that for you.
We got that.
Bro,
First of all,
Hold up, I gotta check this.
you know I stay on my hoodie game. Don't even try to bite my
Yeah, but you gotta get.
Why? Ain't nobody wanna bite your
There you go.
That fits you.
At least that DTF jacket fits him real nice.
I
Yo.
like that.
Do you have anything? I'm like, well, do you guys have anything for the larger man? Obviously, you're a larger guy, so that means, you know, the big and tall,
we
except
good.
Bella doesn't have the tall
You know
part.
what I mean? Don't disrespect the bears.
You shut up, you borderline bear. I don't even want to hear you. Man, listen, you just happen not to have the height of a bear, okay? Otherwise, you're a bear.
You getting on my size, you getting on my height. I'm getting it from every angle.
She said you panda.
Ever since, you know, what's
He
funny?
gonna get hyped if he
We
out
had,
here.
actually, we need Rel on his panda shit because he.
We're gonna make you a Royal Star jacket with a panda on it, right?
That would be so dope.
I don't even know.
You wouldn't shut up. You would rock it. He would so rock it. If you listen,
You must slap your face.
he would rock it.
Nice.
Serious.
Nah, I would
It's like
go.
feel the dream. It's like feel the fashion in this motherfucker. So, Royal Stars, tell us about yourselves. Tell us how you got on. You know, who's working with who. How did it happen?
We started like 5 years ago. We just literally started from nowhere. We started working out of my mom's house, just grinding, making shirts from scratch. And we just kept consistent, just kept changing with the time, just kept adapting. Recently we just opened up a store, Royal Level, Tito and myself.
So this is like under the umbrella of Royal Stars.
Yes, our
Royal
flagship
Level.
store. We do carry other brands and we do footwear, stuff like that, but it's the home, you know, where to get it now. That we're now working out of the
Now,
house.
I love that flagship store.
in that store.
We have all different brands. We have a Kite. We have I don't know. It's just a bunch of people.
Sandbox bullies.
Patterns Apparel, Walk Like Us. We do Nike too. So we
So
have
is it a
of
lot of
people,
mostly up and coming labels, like
Exactly.
labels, basically labels like that. You're trying to push
Yes.
other labels like you guys
Put
on.
them on, just especially if they're from New York City, from the streets, doing it independently. Like we want to promote that
Now,
because
when-
we are that.
When you started working on your mom's house, did you guys actually start painting, airbrushing, drawing, stenciling, or were you guys screen printing? Did you guys start screen
vinyl.
printing?
We were ordering stuff from overseas too,
Right,
and then getting it stitched on, stuff like that.
right.
I think that's what I personally like about your brand. I feel like anyone can just I can print something up with an iron
Yes.
and some ink. But I think that's what I like about your brand specifically is that the stitch work.
Yes, most of the stuff is embroidered, it's engraved, I love it.
It's something I can wear.
Yeah.
And it's very diverse because it's something I could go out at night if I wanted to switch the style up. I could wear it to Thanksgiving if I wanted to switch it up for a date. It's very diverse and it's very diverse for women.
So,
And a lot of the male clothing I feel can be used, you know,
no, it's
for
true.
women as
It's
well.
just, for me, yeah, looking at it, I was like, it's kind of like couture meets city.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
So, I mean,
That's-
with all, like, I feel like the clothing game is like hip hop, right? Like, everybody want to do clothing.
Mhm.
So, with all the saturation of clothing going on out there, what drives you to want?
Oversaturation.
Yeah, what
Yeah,
drives you to want to?
And that I will say, just you see it a lot nowadays. It's not as hard as it was before. I mean, nowadays you really just need the right plugs, and you jump on Instagram and you can create a business in a couple minutes. But
Facts.
I think what really sets us apart from the rest is just I think it's our hard work, and we don't want to be like anybody else. Like we just pave our own lane. You know, we might like have ideas, that we see from what's around us based on our experiences, but we just stay in our own lane. We just create to what we like, and hopefully, and so far it's been working. Other people like it too, but that's just what it is. It's just.
I see you
from
trying
us.
to be a model over here. Be nice. I see you on the site. You out here.
Wait, so
Not only is he
I
the
just have
president,
fun
he's
with
the
it.
member.
Right?
Have fun with it.
You know, actually, it's funny because your logo, the one that you have that you actually sent us, we did the flyer with. I love it because it's so fun. I actually have that tattoo.
No way.
I have it's covered up now, but I used to have that tattoo on my foot.
Sick. Yeah.
That
yeah.
is so, and when I saw it, I was like, oh my god, I want the tattoo again. I just had the wrong person doing it, but I like it. It's a little, it's fun. But I see that you guys are one of the clothing brands that I can take seriously.
Dope.
That I'm not gonna go out and buy it, and this is a cheap shirt that's gonna fall apart. It's it's like I wash it one time and something is gonna come off, and it actually looks well
Yeah, it holds
made.
up. The quality
Right.
is awesome.
And that's that. I think that also is one of the things that sets you guys apart from that. Is
Do
the
you-
quality of your clothing.
Do you feel like if you connect with like the right artist or something, it can make things move a little faster?
Absolutely.
I feel like they've been moving a lot.
Nice. No, I appreciate it. I mean,
I'm asking him a question. I ain't asked you.
You're talking to the client.
Don't mind. Listen. Don't mind these two. They're like really pork and beans, but they fight like cat
no,
and
we've
dogs.
been moving. We've been moving at our own pace. Like I said, it's been about like 4 or 5 years. So
Okay.
we definitely have gotten it into certain artists' hands, and that always does give it that boost.
Right.
But if we had more consistency, or let's say a certain artist, I would just say, all right, I'm gonna rock this all the time, or I'm gonna
Right.
rock this one, at all my shows. Or it would definitely give it a bigger push.
Right.
But I mean, lately it's been buzzing, and we're very thankful for that.
Yeah, we have certain people that support us constantly. Christian Dior,
Christian Dior is
always
one of
to the
our
brand.
definitely.
Main guys.
Oh, Christian Dior from Draft Picks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Dior. I know
We
Pal.
just did
Yeah.
a video of him in LA. Just
In
we
LA,
styled
yeah.
him from
head to toe?
Yeah, we did that. Jay was at the store the other day.
Y'all more than welcome to style a holla hour. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we need that in our lives.
I already got some of y'all merchandise already.
Yes.
I wouldn't mind. No, but now what I do want to ask you is, since Royal Stars, your icons with the 5 stars, that have the 5 points, what are 5 words that represent your brand the best? The brand that you guys represent.
Okay. Tito, you wanna have some fun with me? We go back and forth.
I like this.
Go ahead.
All right. Trendy,
Royalty.
swaggy.
I think he named it at 3. That's it. It's done at 3.
Oh man.
premium,
Ooh, good. See, it's all about the quality.
and luxury.
That was 6, but I like that you overcompensated.
I made up for swaggy.
Right. What is that with swaggy?
It works.
All of a
right?
sudden I was hungry. Listen, all of a sudden I was just hungry.
That's the next show. We're gonna put swaggy on it. There you go.
or you could put it for the fat girls. You know, I got an idea for you. You can put a big ass meatball and dripping in swag, and then it could say dripping in swagoo. That's So I want 20% of that. I'm not even asking for 50. I only want 20. That could be a Madam Bullet. That could be a Bite the Bullet line.
We'll do the numbers.
Now, did it always, was the title of the brand always Royal Stars, or what did you guys have, while brainstorming?
It was Royal Stars from the very beginning. Yeah, it was always Royal Stars.
Was it an easy name to come up with, or?
Believe it or not, it really was. It was just something that symbolized what I guess like our style is and how we wanted to be portrayed. It really, looking back now, I think it's so hard to come up with a name, but at that time it was just so natural. Like it just came.
It just fell into place. Now I gotta ask you guys. So since Mavenu had asked you about, any of the loyalty to, people, bigger names that are wearing your clothes, if you could work with 1 or 2 people, like who could you see, or what kind of people could we expect that you would actually go after, that you would like to be your brand ambassador, or, a musician or artist of any sort, whoever we got in this entertainment industry, who would you like to see as a brand ambassador for Royal Level and Next Level?
That's such a dope question. There's so many talented people I love to work with.
Well, give me a couple of names. Tito, I want you in on this too, but don't get crazy, all right?
Who represents you?
Who does Tito want to work with?
Listen, we yesterday actually, as a matter of fact, there was somebody that we started following the brand, and I'm really into more like the Spanish thing, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of artists that follow the brand as well. I don't know if you guys know who Don Miguelo is.
Oh yeah.
So he likes the brand and he's been wearing the stuff. So that's somebody that I think, or a side that we should, I would like to work with people like
Then you would like to be represented, right? Like more of a Latino.
Yeah, that's
Right.
that's
He
more.
got his hands on a jacket and he posted on Instagram, and I seen he had like this 1.1 million followers.
People lost their mind,
Yeah,
right, when they
exactly.
saw that.
The feed was blowing up, but yeah, no, that's an awesome artist to work with.
It was actually funny because he was speaking with him and he doesn't really speak Spanish like that, Brian.
You can tell because
So-
he's like, my name is Brian.
And then Don Miguel doesn't really speak English like that, so they were going back and forth.
You were the translator,
I
right?
wasn't even there.
You were like, oye, no, pero este tipo se quiere un...
No, I don't speak any Spanish.
No pique English.
But that's just who I feel.
Who would you like to work with if you had a choice of? It doesn't necessarily, we don't have to pin it to music artists, but any type of person who
Maybe somebody like Kanye.
Oh, that's dope. I mean, if you get caught, yeah, because
I know that's way too like
no, it's
generic,
not.
just to say, but right
it's not
now,
because everyone hates Kanye,
I
but they
think
hate to love him.
just on a creative level though. Not even for him to necessarily wear it, but just to even sit in the same room and just bounce ideas back and forth, artistically, musically, fashion-wise. I just think it would be amazing. The outcome would just be insane.
Right.
So as far as the New York area, where do you feel you're getting the most support at?
Wow, it's real split. It's all over. Queens, Brooklyn, Uptown, Bronx, Long Island.
Woo woo.
And it's cool because like we're so used to like being cooped up and working. When we actually do go out and we'll think we're at a low-key spot, and you'll see the DJ come in with a Royal Stars piece on, or you'll see a couple heads walking in and we're like, wow, this is out here, like that's cool.
See what happens we have a lot of support from a lot of people around us, like Next Level, Auto Body. That's my best friend. That's
Definitely shout outs to Next Level.
Next Level boys, Kiko and Poe and them. They support us a lot. So wherever they go, they're always moving with the luxury cars left and right. Wherever they go, they always have Royal Stars on. They introduce, listen, my little brother does this, my family, Brian does this, and the support is amazing, man.
So your clique really, like the people who you came up with,
really move together.
And that's hard, and that's hard because a lot of times, like let's say we're doing what we do, and people that we knew from before, friends that we might have had before, don't oh, they said that they'll love us, but they're secretly hating on us, and they won't, repost one thing. Nobody will, rock the press. That's really hard to get your own people sometimes.
Yeah.
That's the hardest thing, to get them to support you.
Yeah.
That happens too.
So how many of the ladies be trying to get free clothes?
I knew it.
Oh, man.
You use that to your advantage. You can use that to your advantage. I don't know.
Only a creep
I
like
don't
you
know who's
would.
single and who's not, but
I don't know how it's gonna fit on you. You might have to come in, to see how this piece gonna look like.
That's really good. Actually, that's pretty good. I would have fallen for that if I was single. I'm like, well, yeah, all
I'll be
right.
right there.
I'm like, all right, bring the
there's
tape.
nothing wrong with dressing the ladies. I'm just saying. I know it's a lot of ladies that probably, want a little Royal Star action.
Well, just wants you to dress the lady so he
Right,
can
right.
undress them. That's really what it is.
Don't stay quiet.
Oh, that's the troublemaker.
He's turning so red right now.
He's the quiet one, but don't let that come.
Listen, I never, you can't sleep on the quiet ones. People who say that I'm aggressive and they should be scared, no, always be scared of the person who's the quietest and the most quiet in the room.
Nah, I don't believe in
But no, so does that happen? I mean, do you get a lot of
it.
female?
It definitely does. It definitely does. Women have that appeal. They know how to use it to their advantage.
Duh. That's
But-
our gift.
Is it offensive to you when people do that?
My thing is, if we can collab in some sort of way, maybe you're a singer and you're looking for some promo.
So like if it's mutually beneficial, not just
Absolutely.
today you're asking for something.
Because we're supporting each other. If you believe in the brand and I believe in your movement, then we can work together. But
So that means somebody that knows how to cook breakfast or not? No, I'm just kidding.
Bring some breakfast over every day.
that comes to the table too.
I mean, because I feel like if you just put a Royal Star, something Royal Star on every stripper and bottle girl in New York, this thing will go through the roof.
Yeah, super
It
viral.
can, but I don't think that's like the look that we're going for.
That's not what you see.
Yeah.
I was actually the next, like, what type of people do you see?
No, you gotta catch them when they're off days. You catch them
Exactly.
Well, when they're wearing the
Running
sweats
right.
and
So,
the makeup.
yeah.
Yeah,
When they
when,
go to
when, they're,
salon.
when they're going to the bank to
Yeah.
deposit. Yeah.
Listen, don't strippers got no damn bank account.
Speaking about the bank and depositing, we want to know about the new styles that are coming out for the spring and the summer. Because I know you got a lot of the long sleeves, the zip ups, button ups, which I am in love with, but I want to see what's going on for this line coming out.
Yeah, we got a lot of dope stuff in the works. June 5th, we're having our spring summer launch, and that photo shoot's going down on the Brooklyn Bridge. So we're gonna lock that in.
So you're gonna invite the Hollow Hour to
Come
come
I mean, I'll bring
launch?
tequila. I probably won't model, and I probably won't be any type of help, but I'll help you guys create a vision after a couple of shots.
Yeah, she's actually really good at that.
Yeah.
I would say I would just help the models loosen up, as they say.
You know,
And that's it. Especially if you got some cute male models, they don't need to wear a shirt. You guys have Roll Star jeans?
Steve Rod.
we got joggers. We do joggers.
You do
so
joggers, I
now
like
it's
this
on.
thing.
I could definitely help with the lady. Turn around. Let me see. Let me see how
Right.
that
So
fits
this
back.
particular pose is
I just want to see how that fits back.
No,
Right?
we won't mess with your creative vision. We actually just, it would be nice to like see it and actually see what's going, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Matter of fact,
yeah.
do me a favor. Just wear the hat. Just
Nothing
the hat.
else.
Just the hat.
Just the hat and high knee
And I
socks.
just want to turn around and let me see how that hat fits.
So
in.
now for the creativeness of the photo shoot, because a lot of the photos here, especially with the models, look flawless. How do you go about picking and choosing who wears what and what type of scenery that they see?
Right, like the themes and stuff, right?
So as far as like the styling, what I like to do is see like, okay, who would look best in what, and then as a team we'll pair it up together and we'll knock that out. Not everybody I think would look the best in certain things,
Mhm.
so we try to get the perfect match. But as far as like the where to sit and how to place yourself and all that, we like to sit back and let the photographer do what he or she does best.
Mhm.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, that's actually good that you're not just throwing anything on any model. I see a lot, again, it's about just the material, the quality of the clothing that you're purchasing, and it's not just about the design. Right, it's exactly that, and you know a lot about this, it's how it's presented.
Absolutely.
So if the pictures are great, or you're just throwing some random shirt on a girl who has big titties and she looks good, like but it doesn't fit her well, or it doesn't speak for your brand, then it doesn't make sense to do it.
Exactly.
And it seems that you guys are doing something a little more cohesive than just the thrown together things that I'm seeing on all these, labels that are popping up.
Absolutely.
Now I seen the brand a while back, and it kind of reminded me of Mario Kart. I'm like, oh,
Oh my God,
yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot.
Right? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And then And then I started seeing a little bit more, and then a little bit more, and it was just like, all right, now it's in Long Island, and then shout out to Sean J. He's like,
Oh, that's the homie, yeah.
He's like, I'm going to a photo shoot, and I'm like, okay, I ain't gonna put no makeup on you. So I started, he sent me a couple of pictures, and I was like, wow, I think that looks good. The shirt you're wearing would look nice on me. Like, so about the logo, now, has the logo ever changed?
It did. It actually has.
Because now I see it with, with the crown on top,
that's
on the side.
That's the older logo. That's like that was like the first logo that we came up with. We used that for a little bit.
And then this logo that you guys have now is the one with the tongue out?
Yeah, that's the
Okay, so it's only been 2 logos that you guys have so far?
Correct.
How hard is it to get a logo?
But did
How
that
hard?
affect your branding though? Like, did that affect?
It did in a good way.
Okay.
In a good way, yeah. But I think the new logo was just more appealing. We do still have the other logo that is, it's in our pocket and we can bring it out if we ever want to do something with it.
Right.
But this logo now is yeah.
Right.
With that logo.
Because somebody might have probably thought like, how they got Polo, but then they got Polo Association.
Right.
Yeah.
You have people out here really still thinking that Polo Association is associated with Polo.
But what's funny about Polo Association, it's actually done by Polo, guys that did play polo. It's an actual company.
By association of.
Yeah.
Well, the U.S. Polo Association, right? It is.
Yeah.
If they have is still open, and them motherfuckers must be selling them shits off the rack.
Payback is still open.
Yo, they got a whole,
They have their own store in Brooklyn.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
see, I don't know about here, but I tell you,
And
them
home.
shit sell like hot fire.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
So I can't wait.
Looking like, but
Where is your store gonna be? Where did you mention your store was gonna be?
Our store is on Rockaway in Ozone Park, Queens.
Well, can you give us the address?
Yeah,
That's not enough. We want more.
10706 Rockaway Boulevard.
I love
We're gonna
it.
have a little event. I would like to go to a little fashion show.
Come through.
Yeah.
We
We
opened.
are actually working
3 months
on.
ago.
We've been open for 3 months, but we are working on a pop-up shop that we're
Yes.
gonna do with another brand, and we're getting everything together. It's gonna be like a little get-together at
On
the
the
store.
28th.
You're gonna have
We got a
live
couple-
DJs. on
Yeah,
28th.
definitely
Yeah,
send us
it's like
like flyers. We'll have all the information.
Y'all need us to host this thing too. Y'all,
Yeah, that would be awesome.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would
That's
be-
what we do.
Because I
I'm
might
gonna
fuck
have
around.
it
Don't
in front
forget
of the fitting room, just so help the ladies when
Good, bro.
Ladies!
nobody's peeking over the.
Just don't give look, he already got a mic. Just don't give him a damn mic, all right?
Ladies!
Listen, bro,
welcome.
you haven't even, you too busy snacking on chocolate and you claim you don't like. Why haven't you even offered our guests any?
I don't know shit about this chocolate.
Well,
The chocolate was good, but I want a piece I
I
have.
don't know.
well, because it's chilly. I'll give it, when we go to a little commercial break, I'll offer you guys
I don't
something.
know about this
We'll give a
chocolate.
little more about it.
I don't know about this chocolate.
So what's your favorite out of the whole line
Mhm.
that you feel that if it's the only shirt that you can have out of the whole line and you're not allowed to wear anything else, which one would it be?
The original logo T-shirt. That
With the
was-
crown, the
regular?
very
It's
first.
the very first one, yeah.
Nice.
Why so?
That's the staple item right there, and I feel like everybody who has a Royal Stars item, they have that in their collection. And if you come in for a jacket or a hat, they're still leaving with that. Like that's like you can't have Nikes and not have ever own a pair of Air Force like a white on whites.
Right.
Like that logo tee, that's that item right there.
That's your staple.
Yeah.
So have you noticed a lot of people like being loyal to your brand? Like basically a lot of repeat customers, repeat offenders?
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
got a lot of people coming back like, yo, I caught something, I just thought it was so dope, I had to come back.
Yeah, for sure.
Now this is the thing though, because a lot of times, with all this like branding stuff and people, oh, I need Gucci, Louis, I need this, that, and the third. Do you feel like that holds people back from buying the brand? Like as far as like, oh, I don't know that brand, I'm not gonna wear that. Like, or you know what I'm saying? Like, do you feel like that affect? I mean, just the shallow thinking of
It
certain.
can, because you do have a lot of people that are not really fashion forward.
Right.
So not to disrespect, but
Right.
so they buy what they see. They buy the brand.
Right.
It's just the name or the logo that they're buying. But our market is really the fashion forward people.
Okay.
So whether it has the logo on it or not, they're like, yo, this is a dope piece. I'm rocking this.
And that's what you want to
And that's
attract.
that's our clientele. That's what
Right.
we cater to.
Because that's what also
You don't
we
want some
do
label who are rocking your
in the
shit.
store. Everybody, well, the people that follow us, they like to be original. They don't want something that somebody else has.
Yeah.
So when they come to Royal Level, which is the actual flagship store, they can pick out any T-shirt that they have there, and we customize it right there on the spot. It'll have the Royal Stars logo on it. You want to put your name on the back. You want to put a number. You want to put something else. It's done right there on the spot, and the T-shirt looks like it was made, previously or it's been sitting there for you. You buy a pair of sneakers that we have at the store. You want something to match with it, right there on the spot as well.
That's
We
awesome.
make it for you. So everybody feels like, you know what, that if you're gonna go out that night, you're gonna go hit a club, you're not gonna look like somebody else when they walk in there.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of people, I personally dealt with that because I was that dude that would go to Bloomingdale's and buy 6'5" Burberry shirts and go in the club and everybody have the same Burberry shirt on.
But you're cool because you can afford Burberry and that's really what all that matters. It's how much you can spend. Like that's the mentality,
But at the
unfortunately,
end
people
of the
who are
day-
not fashion forward or savvy.
Exactly. Once I started, me and Brian spending a lot more time together hanging out, you start learning that no matter what a shirt costs, do you look like somebody else? When you walk
Right.
in, my Royal Star shirt catch more attention than somebody in here with a Burberry shirt. People be like, oh shit.
I would never even talk to a guy wearing a Burberry shirt. You know why? Because most likely it's fake.
No, I would.
I would not. I would, no, that's how shallow, you know what? That's actually, Matt, I got you on the shallowness because that's how shallow that I am, that I'm automatically going to assume that Burberry is fake and you're rocking it just to make yourself look
Well,
better and you're
First of
overcompensating.
all,
I'm just
So-
you're not paying child support.
I just feel like Burberry ain't
Shots fired.
Shots fired.
I just feel like if it was a guy in there, with a piercing in his nose and some braids, some tattoos, that's who you're looking at.
As long as he
No, I like suits. Listen, I
just
like suits.
described top.
You heard? Yeah, you did. But I like
What
the
kind of
suits.
suits?
No, you know what they call the guys who wear Wall Street, Wall Street. I like suits too. It's just not all about the crazy tattoos.
My whole thing is this.
But-
I like a male, and females doing up front. I like a male that looks clean.
Put together, right?
Like my mom always told me, if you're gonna look at a man, check his teeth, his nails, his belt, and his shoes.
And his hair. Especially.
Well, you know what we gotta
Smile
check
hair.
before we get on, because it's almost about that time.
Yes.
So we gotta get to them don't go nowhere.
Before we get to the bulletins,
bulletins,
I want them really quickly because I can afford to spare 30 seconds of my time for you. Tell everybody again, give everybody your website where they can find you on social media if you have any events coming up, and the address of your current store, and let them know a little bit about the flagship store before we go. You got 1 minute and go.
Bam. Check us out, Royal Stars, our flagship store, Royal Level, 10706 Rockaway Boulevard, Ozone Park, New York. Hit us up on Instagram, Royal Stars NY. Follow the store, Royal Level NYC. Online, you can shop at royalstarsny.com. We got the photo shoot coming on June 5th. Pop-up shop, March 28th. Tito, I miss anything?
March 28th?
May 28th.
Saved your life.
Now we pretty much appreciate it.
Yes, and of course we'll have that on MavenueNY.com, and those upcoming events we'll post it on the Holla Hour. And if you have any questions or you want to buy me some clothes, definitely email us at thehollahour@gmail.com.
And shout out to y'all for having us too.
Thank you very much.
I like the brand, very unique, and I think it's also it's not about looking different. I feel like it kind of shows the inner royalty in other people. So I definitely wanted to have you guys.
Love it.
Yes,
Thank you.
yay.